why would you want to move it?
The meeting notes? Can we get the meeting notes from the
You want
meeting
us
that we
to
were
attend?
closed and unable to attend?
Well, Mr. Kelly, this year's budget was far different than the past years because of Governor Christie's cap, and because the cap restricts the borough in spending, obviously, and with the police had filed for an arbitration, and with the police contract, including the insurance, how the insurance would be handled with the police, there were really the integral part of the budget was based on the police negotiations, the healthcare contracts with the police and with the other employees. That all had to be held in private session. So the budget could not be discussed one without the other. And that's why this year was set apart from last year or previous years where the cap was not in place. As the mayor had said, there will be ample opportunity for the public to be informed, to go over line by line, if you want to go over line by line, the budget process and the budget issues. However, again, because the police decided to file, I'm sorry, did I?
I was listening to you.
Okay, because the police had filed for arbitration, and because that was an integral part of the contract, the council frankly had no choice.
That's not the whole budget.
No, I'm not saying it's a whole budget, but it's an integral part. That, along with the healthcare, I'm not quite sure what the healthcare costs are as a percentage of our budget, but they are a substantial portion of the budget. And there was the cap, so
If I may,
that plays into
also,
the rest.
of the pieces of the budget, we had to talk about possible scenarios with different personnel in different departments, whether or not we were going to be able to afford to keep them, what was going to happen. For instance, with the library, were we going to fund it at a current level? Were we going to fund it at the level that we're only legally obligated to fund it? That is a personnel decision, and it cannot be, we're talking about employees. The entire conversation that evening was related to police personnel, library personnel, community center initiatives, things of the nature of the police contract is up once every 3 years. This was the year of the police contract. The lion's share of the budget is the police. If there's any questions that you have, I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to show you the worksheets, whatever you want to see. It's absolutely.
Well, transparency is something that I think a lot of you have, in running for office, have pushed hard on.